Welcome in, take a seat, turn it up, sink deep. One couch, infinite frequencies. Just you, this space in the in-between. One couch, infinite frequency. Tune the world down low, turn your thoughts up clean. Long day, heavy head, heavy screen.
The journey to my father's land. The universe made this as a surprise. I'm recording this currently while in Kilgoris, in a guest house known as Governor Guest House. Quite a good place, peaceful. Anyway, I was supposed to record this yesterday, but the surprise is I planned my trip from Lemek all the way to Kilgoris. 73 kilometers was the distance I was supposed to cover. So I was really confident when I was leaving Lemek, knowing that day I'll finally find myself in Kilgoris and drink some soda as I'm used to, relishing the moment, reminiscing how the day was. But that never came to pass. Because yesterday, as I was leaving Lemek, everything was nice. The terrain was okay, quite a slopey place, The force of gravity is the one pushing you. No much energy is needed. Reached at some point quite an interesting part where a dog was barking at me. And something told me, okay, you can alight from your bike and try look into these eyes, the eyes of the dog. Look straight into its eyes, and start approaching it without fear. If you feel the anxiety coming, just breathe in, breathe out, so that you can control it like that. And that's what I did. I alighted from my bike, then looked into its eyes and approached it slowly by slowly, and I started seeing something interesting. The dog was retreating, barking still, but retreating. Approached it once more, retreating, until I found myself at the owner's place. Then it crossed a fence, so I tried to shock it, tried to think that I'm going to kill it, in quotes. And it feared. I could see the fear. But the owner was there. An old man asked me, "What do you want?" And I calmly responded, "I was just testing your dog." Laughed a little bit, told him where I'm going to. Then he wished me a nice journey, and I took off. The place was still sloppy, so I was just relishing the ride. But at some point, I got lost. I don't know how that signal came to me, but I just felt, okay, kindly check your map. And looking at the map, I saw I got lost, so I had to go back. Going back is illy, so I had to push my bike just to save on energy. Then reached at that point at the junction where I was supposed to turn to. Then followed the pathway. Quite interesting, the serenity, the calmness, the fresh air, the sun, quite interesting. So I was just relishing the moment, cycling, passing some really funny terrains. Maps.me really surprised me on this, I thought as I was making a plan on this journey, I thought it would take 4 days, but the universe keeps surprising me. This is my 6th day. But anyway, I followed the map. Followed it. Then I got lost at some point. So picked my phone 1%. But Makio was just taking some photos and videos, knowing that, okay, my power bank is there, full at the max. So after that, I found myself lost, checked my phone 1%, then dead phone. Tried following the path. A good thing, the one in charge of grazing, the herdsman, and the ones who directed me, showed me the right path. Then followed the path, got lost at some point. But the good thing, the universe really provided help. The herdsman or the herdsmen, they're the ones who helped me navigate my way. So I navigated my way all the way to Shaltuka. Reaching at Shaltuka, it was quite late. So I stopped. The body was tired, beaten. Been cycling from 6 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. So I needed some rest. But the worrying thing was my phone is dead. Trying to charge it on my power bank. Another surprise from the universe. The power bank is not working. The cable is not transmitting energy or power to my phone. Started getting worried. Where will I sleep? How will I pay for that stay? So started asking, can I get a guest house around here? Unfortunately, no, was the answer. But the good thing, I had the universe assist me on this, but I never saw this. So a small boy, a 14-year-old boy, I know his age because we had a conversation after this, after meeting. So he was the one saying, okay, worried, where will this guy sleep, And he was like, okay, I have a brother somewhere who has a house, but I don't know if he can assist this guy. So this conversation, he was having it with a shopkeeper just nearby. The shopkeeper was also asking, okay, what type of charger are you using? And I told him that I was using an iPhone type of charger. So apparently the iPhone type of charger is hardest to find around there because it's a quite remote place, kind of like a village, So I started getting worried. Where will I sleep? How will I pay? And how will I get some water as well? And how will I get some food? Because everything is on my phone. The navigation tool, maps.me, my guide, dead. My M-Pesa for transaction, dead. So how will I power this on the mobile phone now? So started getting worried, borrowed some water. I was compelled to borrow some water from a bar somewhere just nearby. And this is not bought water, just the natural water that they provide for free. so drunk that. But the good thing, the universe was speaking to this boy. So this boy returned, and while he was returning, rain started forming. It started raining. So I got worried. And this boy, the good thing, he said, okay, have you spoken to my brother? So apparently, I spoke to the brother because while I was going to the bar to get this water, the man or the brother told me, okay, are you the one who needs assistance? Because his small brother or young brother had called him earlier and told him about my issue, you know. So after that, I went back to the brother now, to the bar, and told him about my issue, you know. I can pay for the homestay if need be. I just need a place to rest. Then tomorrow morning I wake up to Kilgoris. We agreed the price, then he let me in. Once he let me in, it started raining heavily. But the good thing, at least I have a shelter with me. So after that, I just rested but worried in the background because how will I power on my phone? No cables found to charge my phone because the power bank is working, but the cable is the one that has some issues. So the good thing, I started playing with it, and at around 6:30 a.m. it started working. I could see it power on. Wow. And I held it so that it at least it should, you know, charge. So I waited at least at around 9%, powered it on, paid my dues to the homestay or the host. So his name is Kevin. So after that, paid him, at least the worry was gone because now my debts are paid. So I should worry now on how will I power on my mobile phone. So kept it charged at around 59%, removed it from the charger, then went, took breakfast, then off I took to Kilgoris. Apparently, checking the map, it was only 10 kilometers left to cover. Quite a short one, but I was so beaten. My body was beaten, worry was eating me up. So I couldn't make it to Kilgoris yesterday. But the good thing, that's a surprise from the universe, you know. Plan everything, but wow, I get surprised. Anyway, I'm really relishing this trip. Planned 4 days, but this is the 6th day. I'm doing this once more. So tomorrow I take off to Migori. So hope everything goes as planned, but you know, you never know. Surprises from the universe. Gratitude goes to the universe always. My journey, the journey to my father's land.